So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
Join us Saturday, October 13th as Disruption Network and Doughboy Barbecue presents Trip Fest 2 at the Jewish Community Center, 2310 Oneida Street in Utica. A night to pay homage to Vinny, Captain Trip Moriel. Utica icon, yo! Come pick through all Captain Trip's personal treasures, local artist display, food from Doughboy Barbecue, beer, wine, and live music. Bands include, after a 24-year hiatus, the return of Taurus, Kate Devin, The Crazy Fools, Thunderwatt, and a 315 All-Star tribute to the Grateful Dead. Tickets are $10 in advance and $15 at the door. Partial proceeds to benefit Laney's Army. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Taurus kicks it all off at 6:30. It's Trip Fest 2, Saturday, October 13th. Trip Fest 2 is sponsored by Nye Volkswagen of Rome, 92.7 FM The Drive, Priceless Inspection, Donato Appraisal Services, Dr. Scott Domenico, and Saranac Brewery.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs. Today, I have Eddie Elsheimer and Jay Sumner joining me from EJA Movers, and we're going to talk a little bit about moving and moving tips. Hi, how you guys doing today?
How you doing, Eddie? Thanks for having
I'm
us.
good, thanks.
Eddie,
glad you could come in.
Excellent.
And I'm glad you're feeling better.
I am. It was, either allergies or cold, one of the two.
Yeah, you went down to South Carolina.
Yeah, went down there. It's hot down there.
Was it?
Oh, it's 90s plus.
Nice.
A little different. Yeah, I know. I like it hot.
I miss it. I'm freezing already.
It is. It's
I
a cold
really like
fall.
the office in here. You guys have done some more improvements. Looking good.
You like it?
Yep.
You're a frequent flyer. You come in a little bit.
I try.
Yeah.
Jay gets around.
He does, he's all over the place. Yeah, the bar is new since you've been here, right?
Yeah. I remember when that was built, but now it's back in the scene here, so that's good.
Yeah, it's looking nice, shaping up around here.
Yes.
A little at a time. Everything takes time.
Yeah, everything does take time. And happy anniversary. You just celebrated an anniversary with your wife.
Yes, 3 years married. Been
Very
together 8. So, yes, she's a
Very
wonderful
nice.
woman.
Yeah, you're a lucky guy.
I am. I'm very lucky.
You say that all the time, though.
Thank you, Addie.
So let's talk a little bit about moving and packing and that dreaded portion of the house selling and buying process. The one part that I am thrilled that I am not involved in, because it sucks, frankly, unless...
It's tough. Unless you call us, we can take the stress out. They're stressed enough about the closing. That's the parts you deal with.
Oh, yeah.
That's the biggest thing, really, is, the elimination of a task that you may not be well versed in, So you're not an expert in moving. You didn't move a million times. I mean, I don't know how many times I see pictures of people on the road with mattresses falling off of their cars and stuff like that. I mean, if you care about your stuff and you care about yourself and your family, what I recommend as somebody who sees it all the time working with Eddie is plan your move, go on vacation, let Eddie move it all in,
come back,
and then come home.
Good. And that is, when a lot of people, they just think they've never hired movers. They don't know about it.
Right.
With all the cost of moving, apartment, or closing on a house. Can they afford it? Things like that. And we try to make it affordable for everybody. Every move is different. No two moves are alike. And we can customize that to each job. That way,
I've had a lot of my clients who were really thrilled with the fact that a lot of moving companies would come and say, all right, if we don't do it all, we're not doing any of it.
I hear that a lot.
And you're more so, okay, yeah, if you want to take the boxes and you just need us for the heavy stuff,
yep.
Great. We can work with you and we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
The EJA, the kids are watching.
Oh, awesome.
The EJA a la carte services are definitely something that I'm always impressed with because they're very flexible and they work with everyone, and even when and it doesn't happen too often, but even when the customer or the client they say they want to do one thing and and then they end up not doing it, we're always filling the void there. It
happens. Eddie knows. Going
I think
crazy.
that might have been me the first time I hired you because I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do this because I want to save Todd's back. And, just take the big stuff.
We'll get this, we'll get
we'll
that.
Get the boxes and that kind of stuff. Don't worry about that. And then they were there, and I'm watching, and I'm like, what the hell am I thinking? These guys are like so efficient and was so stupid, the little bit of money, the difference that it was. I'm like, forget it. I'm not even going to mess with this. And I was like, Eddie, do your guys kind of want to just do it all?
Of course, Eddie.
Some of the clients that we've got, they've got great things, and I've learned so much working with these guys. Some of the customers, or even Eddie and his team, they'll go in there, take pictures of what all the rooms look like before that, and then they'll bring the stuff in and do it. That's what I was talking about. When you have the luxury to literally go to the Dominican Republic or something. And then let someone move your stuff for you, and then you come home and you're like, all right, cool, the house is done, and I'm in a new house, and here's my new keys, and I got a new Jaguar.
The pictures are done.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like the picture.
Yeah, you just got a few things to, put your clothes in your drawers.
Well, I think a lot of people have a lot of intentions of doing some of the move, which is fine. As I said, we work with them, but then, you're on that other end, everything starts happening. Yeah. I just can't, imagine it sometimes what the people go through. So that's why, no problem. We'll be there, whatever.
Because I think it's a lot of it is the whole process is a lot of hurry up, wait, endless amounts of time.
Yep.
Hurry up, get the hell out. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're closing at 9:00 and you can't be in the house.
Nope. Everything's got to be clear for the walkthrough. That's
right,
correct,
the walkthrough. Right? The day before, usually it's got to be out. Yeah. It has to be the way that the buyer's going to take it. So it's...
And that's only a certain percentage of the business. We're dealing with a lot of other people. Sometimes people get evicted or go through a divorce. Sometimes people don't even want their husband to know they're moving out. He's on a big trip, and that's realistic. And it's life. And the thing is about it is hiring a moving company makes it so you're not stressed out.
Right. Makes it quick and easy.
Yeah, you don't have to worry so much.
I wouldn't want to move myself. That's for sure.
No,
the packing's, packing alone is very tough.
I told my husband, I said this, especially after, because you were there for every one of these months. We downsized from our house of 24 years.
Yep.
And then my mother decided to move in, so we had to move again and move her in. So my husband ended up becoming friends with one of your guys, I think. I passing beers back and forth. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
You got to make it a good
we're
time.
buddies. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I see him every now and again, different places with my clients when they're moving and whatnot. It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. You know what we're doing now is this new student services thing. So let's just say the hypothetical thing here is you're a college student at Hamilton College or SUNY or any of the colleges around here, you know, and you're going to come back next semester, but you're not supposed to keep your stuff in your dorm room after.
Yeah.
So, you know, we go over there, we move it out for them, and we put it in a storage unit, and then they come back, and we can move it back in for them when they come back.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, it helps with parents, too.
Yes.
You know, they got to worry about their kid.
Yes.
Oh, let's go rent a U-Haul, and then they're worrying about their kid loading their stuff, driving the U-Haul to where knows where, and it's a nice thing.
This way, the kids kind of get in their Ford Focuses and travel on.
Take what you need, and they don't have much, so that's very affordable for anybody.
Right,
even
just,
if
you know, dorm fridge, whatever. A
couple boxes, it always fits on a pallet. You wrap it up, we put it in.
But when you don't have to lug it back and forth, it makes a huge difference.
Oh, you just call and moving days, those 2 days in colleges usually, and we come there and we do multiple ones a day.
I sold student housing down in Herkimer, the building.
Yeah.
And they remarked as to how every year so many of the kids just leave everything because they didn't know what to do with it. And they couldn't, you know, either a lot of them were coming from New York City and whatnot, and so they were taking the train up. And what are you going to do? Carry a dorm fridge and 3 boxes on a train? You can't. At all. You know, you take what you can carry.
You leave it, and that's
right.
it.
And he opened up this one closet, and it was just dorm fridge after dorm fridge. And I'm like,
I want some dorm fridges.
why do they even? You know, why do they even keep buying them? And
they
not
do.
Just come
next
back?
year they get
like,
another one.
He's like, the same kids will come back and leave one the next year too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
New York City's tough, and there's a lot of actually, you know, people that come from New York City to our schools here.
Yeah.
That makes it tough, which is nice because even for us to be able, as you're saying, pick up a dorm fridge, couple boxes to bring to the city, not really economical to do that.
No,
so
it's just
put it in the storage.
You can't do it.
It's there. Then you got to spend that whatever for a new dorm fridge every year.
Right. It's probably cheaper than the...
Yes, it is.
And everything is right there.
Because we pull it all together. So, you know, we do multiple ones a day. That way all the kids can afford that, or the parents. So
right, just have a moving day. And
moving
that's it. You plan it all together. You know, you get the truck there. You're like,
and you're like, all right, bring it out.
There.
Yeah.
I like that. That's really a great idea. I didn't know that was a service you offered.
Yeah.
I know you're doing like office moves and whatnot.
We do a lot of office moves, small or enormous. So we do a lot of that.
He's being very humble there because the work that these guys do in the city, it impresses me every single time, you know, when I find out how they help with the Boilermaker or how they help with you know, moving office from the county building in and getting them all set up.
YWCA.
You know, I mean, think about how that impacts the community. They make sure that people don't have to deal with downtime, you know? And we're talking about people all the time, you know, people who are on welfare or need assistance from the county, the state, whatever. We
help them all
the time, they're there getting help.
And when you have that kind of need, it's immediate. Yeah. It's always an immediate need.
Yeah.
It is. It's the moving thing is tough. Right. It's either you don't think of it, even if you're not closing, it's always something. You know, there are people that get to plan a month or two ahead, a couple weeks. So a lot of times it's, as you said, say, call. I got to go now. Something, you know, can you move
it just
me?
clicked after being held up and boom.
Just came to me. Yep, we'll make it happen.
Or if I'm Martin, have my stuff in the other house before I come back.
Or I'll just like send Eddie a picture when he's in South Carolina of this massive piano that somebody left and wasn't supposed to leave.
I know.
I'm like,
could you get that out of here?
Eddie, what do we do with this? Like,
that's a tough one. I gotta get that out of here and then get rid of it.
In a basement, raised ranch, so it was like that little. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, up the stairs. You wouldn't believe how many of those we do.
I don't know how they got it in there. Like, I think they build these things around them.
I do. We did one the other day. They did.
Drop a piano in, and then build the rest of the house.
Yep. Put the stairs in afterwards. And we just took one out that did. We had to disassemble it. They built it around.
I don't know how those cartoon characters make the whole thing the wave. Yeah. How do they do that? They grab it, they go, and it does the wave.
It's possible. What might happen?
I can't wait. You know, I just got to do that Roger Rabbit.
Got a couple at the warehouse. You can try them out.
I'm in.
There you go.
I'm in after this.
So let's get into some packing tips. What are your best packing tips besides hire somebody?
Yeah, besides if you can't, you know, hire someone, you know, the most important thing is I try to tell everybody to just start as soon as you know. You know, don't wait until the last week. Addie Styles, you know.
So many people wait.
And you're at a mad rush. And that actually packing, I think, is harder than the moving. It's just...
it sure is. And some
it's
great
tedious.
Some great packing tips would include, like, identify the things that you're going to need soon and fast, and separate them from the things that you don't, right? And use something like a laundry basket, you know, say, hey, this is the stuff we're going to need now. We're going to need some food. We're going to need some toilet paper. We're going to need some items like that. We're going to, you know, maybe you have 2 or 3 laundry baskets full of necessities, you know, and then everything else, you kind of put it in there room by room, your dining room, whatever.
You should start room at a time.
You got to label stuff.
A lot of people will come there and like, we haven't got anything done, and I see it, and they have, but the reason is because they jump from room to room.
So they don't have any one room done.
I could see myself doing it if I wasn't in this industry, you know, we pack that right now, but you try to start with one room. Once you get that room almost done, then move on to the next. Then you feel like you did something.
Right.
Instead of having boxes here, boxes there, and you feel like you
I tried to do seasonal. You know, because especially when we were downsizing.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't a 3-month decision. It was years and deciding, you know, all right, our kids are at this age. They're out of school. What the hell are we thinking? We don't have to be here. Let's just move on. You know, so we had a long time to plan. So I started with, all right, the big haul out. And then it was spring. And I knew we were going to move that late summer, fall, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to pack away all the winter stuff. It's just getting packed.
Yep.
Packed, taped, labeled, put in a corner of the basement. Stacked up, ready. And I just did seasons like that.
And that's a good idea.
Or shit that I just knew I wasn't going to do. The Christmas
use.
platters.
And your clothes don't need to be in a box. So many people have so much clothes. Sometimes all you got to do is take like a
dresser drawer and put all over it.
Construction paper, construction bag, you know, like a plastic bag. You cut the hole in it. You pull your hangers through the top.
Yep.
And you can hold, you know, 20 to 30 garments in those things. You know,
it saves you on the packing. You know where your clothes are.
Well, and it's so easy to unpack.
Yeah.
And because I rubber band the thing, and then you just you take it and you hang it on the thing. You take the rubber band off and
rip the bag after you get it in the closet.
Done.
Hang it right back.
It's
up,
like
you know?
getting your clothes new again.
Yeah,
but I guess a lot of places don't. You know, there's, as you were talking earlier, there's certain stipulations with moving. I think, you know, and there is a lot of
they
great
have to be in
boxes
boxes and this.
Yeah,
and that.
and we're just not like that.
No, you let me keep my clothes because really, why the hell are you taking your dressers and putting the clothes into the boxes?
Take them back out
and put them back
boxes
into the drawer.
We just wrap it up. Here you go.
Yeah, you wrap the dresser drawers, and I was like, yes. Oh.
Well, sometimes some people leave a lot of other things in. You just clothes only, you know. Yeah. And
who knows what's taped underneath my
we
dresser
wrap it
drawer?
up, and that's it. Yeah, it's clean house when you start moving.
Yep.
Finding things you just forgot you had.
Right. Oh God.
It adds up over and over.
Mm-hmm. Well, my mother was supposed to do a clean out before she moved in, but
it's tough. You know,
we
deal with, you know, the older generation. That is even tougher when they get there and they just can't bring all that stuff for them. It's like, geez.
But everything has a memory.
It does. And how do you tell someone that, you know? Right. And we try to work with the families. It gets emotional sometimes.
It really, I understand that completely.
So emotional, baby.
Well, you know, you haven't seen it, but then you do see it, and it's like it brings back all those memories. Yep. Should I move it, pack it, you know?
Yeah. But I just found it again. I can't get rid of it already, and it's like, okay.
You know, you guys are talking about
it's a
packing,
process.
But the unpacking thing is when that really happens, because then you get really nostalgic. You're sitting there, you open up the box, and you're like, oh, man, here's that photo of them. You spend an extra 30 minutes doing that. That's, in the long run, that's 30 minutes that you could have got everything done, you know? Oh.
See, and I do that process in the beginning. I do that while I'm packing.
Right.
I can't put it in a box, and I'm like, oh.
I know you guys have been to someone's house who's still not unpacked yet, you know, and you're like, what's going on?
There's a lot of people that have those boxes from 5 years, 10 years, even 20 years. You see them.
You remember how long it's, you know
it's
how
been a while, Eddie. Got a few...
She's like, oh, my winter stuff's still in the corner in the basement.
My kitchen still isn't unpacked.
Oh.
Well, who knows where to put the pork and beans?
What the hell was I looking for the other day?
Special.
I was like, son of a bitch.
You know it's in a box.
I know it's in the garage. I know exactly what box it's in. I know exactly what shelf it's on. I'm really going to have to unpack that box now.
Guess so. One at a time. Of course, it's been some years. So, Eddie,
I know. I haven't needed it in all this time.
And that
I can't even remember what it was now, even.
Yeah.
That's how often I use it.
You might not need it. You want me to go through that stuff in your garage?
You know, the good thing is, too,
help ya.
is all of that stuff you need and things where it goes. It's good good to take pictures before you actually leave your place with everything hanging up and how you had this here. And not that, a new house, it's going to be different, but it kind of gives you that idea.
Catalog.
Exactly.
An inventory of, hey, this is here, that's there.
Yep. I'm not ever going to use this again. Like I can get rid of it now.
This will be in my garage for 3 years.
Every house is different. Every room is different. But you know what? You're like, hey, remember you had it set up like this? So even after you get the furniture in there, the movers can set it up the way you had it. And then you can be like, you know what?
Adjust.
The bed would look so much cooler against that wall. And then it's just a simple kind of pull the bed over move instead of like, okay, do it. That's why I'm always a big fan for the customers that come to us and they're like, hey, dude, move us in. We're going to Colorado skiing. When we come back, when everything's done, you know what? And they're the happiest because they really take advantage of what it is. And I feel like we've got the time to set them up the way they want, And then they're always like, hey, they come into like, I'm just about there, and you are a housewife, so or a woman who lives there. So people like to have their things in certain places. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? They're like,
well, you can give them a little fresh design.
Yeah.
I think over the years I've gotten pretty good at that.
Eddie's got the interior design.
I'm sure you all the house you go in, you just see things. That should go here. It'll look good.
Sometimes I'll just walk into people's houses and start rearranging them.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Shy. You can't be.
It does. It opens up a room just to move a little this or that.
I start throwing things away. I'm just like, how many McDonald's napkins do you need in here? Why are you hoarding packets of sugar? What's up with this? I had a friend whose grandfather hoarded everything from McDonald's, and I was just like, dude, you got.
Was he Depression era though?
Yeah. So he would go to McDonald's, and he had boxes and boxes of McDonald's napkins.
Because you don't know when you're going to need it. My grandmother used to recycle tea bags.
Sugar packets.
And I would,
and I'm helping him clean his house.
She would she would drink 2 cups of tea from one tea bag, and it wouldn't be like drink the tea, it's on the saucer, put it back in the cup, put more water in it. It would be dry it out on the little tea.
Who thought of that?
Bag holder.
Yep.
She had a tea bag holder
to
dry it out on and to have another cup later on.
Oh, when you go without, they know, right?
It is.
They knew what going out meant, and
right. And even though she had a box of 300 tea bags,
I got a week-old tea bag right now.
I made 600. I've tried that with the Keurig cups. It doesn't.
No.
No, those are bad for the environment too. They say.
Yeah, they do.
The plastic cups are not degradable or.
I guess you're supposed to wash those things too. Well, maybe something when you're moving.
Yeah,
get rid of your Keurig. Time to update that to something else.
In the springtime, I try to collect Keurig things because then at least I use them to germinate my seeds for my garden. And then
the little cups.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just pop a seed in there, and I'll get them started under the lights in like March, April, and then when May comes around, I'm ready to plant them.
Yeah.
But
at least you're reusing it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I get a double use, and then I throw them away. I don't have a Keurig, but I usually like send one of those shout outs on the face tweets, and I'm just like, hey, who has Keurigs? And they're like, they drop off a ton of them, and then I'm washing out dirty coffee grinds in my basement. Let's not.
Do you recycle the coffee grinds?
Well, I don't know how to do that. I
my daughter uses them for like a face mask.
Really,
but. This is what I recently discovered. If you take a pile of the dried coffee grounds and burn them, mosquitoes don't like it.
Oh.
They don't like the smell.
You could get them like the old buckets, and fill it up and just have it smolder.
Because I was like saving all my mother's coffee grounds this summer so that I could keep the mosquitoes away.
They were bad this year.
Yeah, but I was very surprised, and it's just something that you don't have to throw away. So you just burn the coffee grounds.
Which is a great thing. And that's the thing we do, and moving too, reusing boxes. Yep. You see, you still got boxes unpacked. A lot of people still have unpacking to do, but sometimes it's good maybe if you have the room to keep a few boxes.
I always have a couple boxes on hand.
Yeah.
Because I always need them either for other people or my kids are always doing this and that and the other thing. And
Yep. We try to give away a lot when we'll take them from any customers. We tell them when you're done unpacking, call us. We'll come back, and those boxes I give away to people. You need some boxes. Here you go, because that adds up. You're doing a local move. You can spend a lot on just boxes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's a big
boxes. We got a ton of them.
There's a big belief that having your your friends come in and help you is a good idea. But you know what? If you want your friends to come over and drink beer and eat pizza, it's a good thing to do. I would suggest, hiring a moving company and then throwing a party while they're there and be like, come on, we're going to watch these guys. We're going to drink beer and eat pizza, because you're going to end up losing friends and be like, you know what? All I wanted you to do was help me move. And they're like, you got drunk and puked on the cat.
It's always somebody bangs something into something.
Yep.
Takes out a wall.
Yep.
I mean, your guys are ridiculous as far as rapping
and safety.
Yeah, we go through a lot of rap, and we read that too.
There was one little scratch on one of my nightstands, and one of the guys comes and he's like, "Okay, there's a scratch," and I go, "Yeah, I know." I'm like not really gentle with. Yeah. Whatever. And he goes, well, I just want you to know because I wasn't sure. And I'm like, oh no, dude, that was there. Trust me, you did not even come close. And it was before you guys even moved me. And he was like just all nervous. And I'm like,
we like to show everybody that. That way they know the differences. And, we try not to make people upset. It's furniture. Yeah. Furniture gets scratched. Let's just, it does, You're using it in a house, it gets used.
The other part is when you realize hiring...
We wrap everything. We use a lot of wrap. And as I said,
a lot of cushioning this and that and the other thing. And because I have a lot of antiques. Do that.
You have a lot of nice things. Yeah,
people wouldn't do that.
It makes a difference. It does. Wrapping, blanketing. Just going that extra. I don't know.
Regular people don't do that. You have to hire a mover to get that kind of treatment. And just people, they don't consider it. They ruin their own stuff. And then when they try to move it themselves, like I was saying earlier, how many times have you been driving down 5 or Route 8 here in the Central New York area, and you've seen someone with a mattress blown off or
I love the couch cushions.
Yeah,
there's always like a couch cushion on the side of
49,
the road
I catch
somewhere.
Them all the time.
All the time.
You're bumming if that happens.
Oh yeah, because the whole couch is shot now.
Yeah. Cool.
You're not going back and getting that cushion.
That's $600.
Our guys catch some pretty good pics on the road when you go on. Jay posts them. Those are real pics. Those aren't pics that are made up. Those are people we see.
To be honest with you, that's an absolute hazard. There was a time I was driving, and it wasn't actually a move, but it was a scrap metal truck, and I was on that long road to Quebec in Canada, and my boss, was sleeping in the back seat, and I'm driving this fancy Beamer, and we're flying really fast. And all of a sudden, a huge piece of sheet metal came out flying from the dump truck ahead of me, and I had to swerve to move that. I mean, all that guy probably had to do was put the cover over the dumper, and it wouldn't have flew out. But he forgot. And it's little details like that not forgetting and wrapping and taking care of everything. People tend to put stuff on their trailers around here or strap it to their car. Most of the trucks that we use everything's going inside.
Yeah, so it's contained.
It's contained. It's clean from the elements. You don't have to worry about it going in the truck and then getting all soaking wet. It's going in the truck, off the truck, into your new house.
Done.
That's it.
Well, yeah, you guys moved me in the middle of February. It was like that freaking miserable cold February too. It was like 20 below zero and ridiculous
come on, guys,
shit.
Let's go. It's like,
oh my god, it was awful.
It
was awful. It was like the worst time.
Shoveling, the salt.
Oh god, it was terrible.
What we like to do in the winter too is not every move. Small moves just need a couple guys. When you have a medium, larger move, something like yours, you want those guys you bring. That way we can have guys inside with their shoes off, guys outside, and keeping everything neat and clean.
And you know what? That's another thing that impressed the shit out of me was you had 2 guys inside with the shoes off, 2 guys outside, and it was just out to in, out to in, out to in.
Yep. And that's the last thing you want to do is clean the house. You just closed on the house.
I just cleaned it.
Going over, just cleaned it, and then you got to clean it again.
Yeah.
It's the professional perspective. Most homeowners and business owners, they don't take the time to think about it. They're really caught up in their lives, their family, their businesses, whatever it is. While moving is our business. So we know to make sure when something comes to your door, hey, dude, I got a lot of icy snow. It's going to slush up things. And the new family here is going to be like, why are my socks wet?
Right.
And nobody likes wet socks, you know?
Not in the winter either.
They're the worst.
Freezing.
But I do have a story about
wet socks?
No, about the dumping stuff and cushions on the side of the road. My friends and I were going down to North Carolina, and my 2 friends always like to bust my balls because I am aggressive. I am an aggressive person. I do everything aggressively, including driving.
Let's say driving.
So I was driving along the highway, and my friend had just fallen asleep. The other friend's always asleep in the back seat. She just sleeps the whole trip down.
Eddie's just going.
But my friend Maureen finally falls asleep on the side of me, and I'm like, yeah, go asleep. You're fine. You're fine. This truck loaded with all sorts of shit. In the other lane, I could see him. He was probably about 3 cars ahead of me, and I'm looking, and I'm like, that shit isn't tied down at all. I'm like, I don't see one tie down. I don't see even a bungee cord. Nothing. Not a ratcheting strap. Not a duct tape. Nothing. And no sooner am I thinking, God, that can't be good. He dumps his whole freaking everything. There was like a hutch, a couch, the whole everything. So I swerved and knocked Maureen on the ground because I slammed on the brakes, swerved onto the shoulder.
Yeah, get right.
Went around like zip, 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 and luckily got through it.
Your heart's racing. They're passed out. It's like, geez.
And she always brings it up. And I go, but did you die?
Right. Saved.
But I think all I can think is
dramatic.
I didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
I didn't hit not one of these things.
You did good. You
but this poor guy, his whole freaking apartment was in the middle of the highway, and believe me, people hit shit.
Yeah,
because you're going 75 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour.
Yep, his stuff's ruined.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I missed everything.
And I don't even know the legalities of it, but I'm pretty sure if you're doing that yourself, and something fell off your car, like
you're liable.
You're liable to those people who got hurt, got injured, their car, their property got ruined. Yeah. I mean,
on the same token, you're supposed to have your vehicle in control at all times. So I don't know. I'm not an attorney.
I don't know either. Yeah.
But I would think you're creating a hazard.
What I'm saying here is just having professionals help you instead of like,
oh yeah, that shit wouldn't have happened.
Instead of your Uncle Bart, Uncle Bart's a great guy. He's good. He comes over. He always brings tomato pie.
Right.
But you know what else comes with Uncle Bart is, a lot of beer drinking and bad jokes. And, he likes to say he's going to tie it down tight.
Yeah. I got another one for you from this weekend, and I'm even going to admit this one. My client had some things in their house, and they just couldn't get it out. So I wanted to donate to the refugee center.
Yep.
They're overwhelmed. They have too much stuff at the moment, so they couldn't take any more from us.
Move those.
They had stuff that were
St. Francis down the street.
And then I was like, oh, maybe the Veterans Center will take it. Yeah. But they didn't need it either. Yep, so I was like, okay. So I actually got rid of the couch, sleeper sofa.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mega.
Oof.
He took that from us. But
Mega.
We had this big entertainment center. And I'm like,
no one wants them anymore.
No, because what the hell do you use them for? But anyways, it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
And so just trying to get it off of the trailer. I'm pulling on the top, and it kind of slipped, and it hurt my husband.
Oh, see that?
And I'm thinking, why the hell are we doing this? Because
that's all it takes. Like,
and it was so stupid. It was so stupid.
Yeah, any other time it wouldn't even affect.
Yeah, and I'm like, why are you even under? Why?
I hope he got it out of the house.
Again, the flexibility.
We got it out of the house. We got it over to his shop, and we were gonna put it up on the loading dock to just move it inside until somebody wanted it for whatever. Now it's pieces, because I said after that I was like, I don't give a shit. Now it's kindling because I'm not gonna risk hurting. He has a bad back, a bad neck, so he can't lift it anyway. So
he was, and
forget
he just
it.
Move wrong, and that happens.
Yeah,
a lot of people got
but I'm like, he was trying to guide it, and his friend and I were trying to lift it, and it was just like
one person moves wrong. A lot of people ask that. Well, you don't mind if we have some of our people there? And
yes, I do.
I do. I don't mind if they brought something like boxes out, but you can't lift with our guys, and it's just a reason there. One wrong move.
Well, that's why my husband's lower back is bad. He was working over at Tobin Chrysler in Clinton, and Hamilton had one of their dump trucks there, and 4 guys took 2x4s to take one of the big dump truck toolboxes off.
Yeah, huge.
And 3 of the guys dropped it. Instant.
Yeah,
it's the flexibility within EJA.
It's like
makes all the stuff possible.
Down. I've seen that happen or seen
dangerous.
Stories. You have to lift right when we do the pianos, things like that. We have to tell the guys. It's just like having your husband. It's not the bent wrong. It compressed down, and
it's the whole.
I think that's one of the worst, actually, when that happens.
Oh, absolutely. And so then when we had to move the pool table, I wasn't messing around either.
I've moved a couple of pool tables in the slate ones. Really
well, that's what we had too, was the coin-operated slate.
Slate, yeah.
But luckily the top came
keep
off.
The top together and the legs off.
You can take the legs off if you got a 3-piece slate. I mean, you have someone like there's Conti, billiards. They'll come, take the
take off the rails.
I don't know if they're doing that still, Conti.
He's not. He has I think he teamed up with a company out of Syracuse.
He subs it out.
Yep.
When we moved ours in, I already knew that I wanted red felt to match my fireplace wall.
Nice.
So I called.
You
Dan Brown was still working over there. Is Dan Brown? I don't think he's.
Nope.
You shoot a lot of pool?
Yeah. I honestly I haven't played pool since my father passed.
I will beat you at a game of 8-ball all G.
I don't know if you would.
Yeah, I'm good. I had my own pool table too.
Yeah.
You still got one.
Yeah, but she doesn't play on it. She just.
I don't. I won't.
She's too busy.
I haven't played pool. No, it was something my dad and I did.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, so I don't go to the horse races anymore, and I don't play pool. I just missed it too much.
Well, then maybe we can play foosball.
Sure, he was a great guy.
My father was a riot. Oh my God, he was just like a big hippie.
Oh, that's
you would have loved him.
Coulda.
And Jay would have lost at pool.
Oh, my father was really good. My father played pool with Jackie Gleason.
Oh God, the honeymooners guy. He would say, "Punch you straight to the moon."
Yeah, to the moon, Alice.
That's great. And her name was Alice.
Alice.
Yeah. That makes me think of Alice's Diner and girl Flo. What'd she say? Kiss my grits all the time. That what she said?
Yes.
That's funny. Kiss my grits.
Oh my gosh, I thought of that the other day. I was passing Flo's Diner. Where the hell is that? It's up.
That's 49 right there.
Yes.
Don't fuck.
10-cent coffee still.
Yes, right? I saw that. I was like 10-cent coffee. Where are you going for that?
Highs.
Oh my God, ridiculous.
I never get to stop in though. I always just.
I know. I'm always too busy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, wait. Shit.
No. Because if they're running late, you're running everything.
I know. I can never even. Sweet Basil is another place where I always want to go because my friend Tab works there. And my God, you get breakfast. It's 4 meals. Burn.
Yep.
Wait, do you guys remember when we were kids? Cakewalks? Do you remember cakewalks? The cakewalk dance thing that you used to do, you'd buy a ticket and you would get to pick the cake you wanted, then you'd walk around and other people would take it. Was almost like musical chairs or something.
Really? Musical cake?
People would take the cakes out of your hand, then you all
eat the cake though?
At the end you got to keep something. Whether it's the cake you wanted or a different pie or something else like that. You got to play. I want my
cake though.
No, it's a game. So you don't
I don't
get
like
to keep
that game.
And they used to do it. I don't see it anymore at carnivals and bazaars.
She gets her 8.
Skinny girls fussy. I need my cake.
What did they ever call them a bazaar for? They were like, welcome to our church bazaar. I mean, what was going on that made it so big?
Never thought about that.
I know. Why'd they got
good
question.
Called
it a fair.
Yeah.
You could have called it the a feast, whatever they call them. It's a bazaar.
The bazaar. Because
bazaar pretty much means weird, right? Weird.
Weird's not always bad.
I know. I'm not saying
bazaar means bizarre. Bizarre is weird.
Oh, so I'm starting up a
different
new
words.
Food delivery service called Bazaar.
Different spellings.
And your food never shows up, so it's totally
not the best.
bizarre. They're like, you know what? I gave that guy $50. He never showed up. It's totally bizarre.
No fried dough and cotton candy for you.
Oh yeah. Or like, why don't you meet me later on at the bazaar? You know where to go, don't you? Where?
The bazaar.
It's bizarre there. That's all there is, Jay.
After this, I gotta make a stop somewhere in North Utica. I'm going over to the new pizzeria.
The new bazaar.
The new.
You guys know that new pizzeria?
The name is new.
I haven't tried it yet.
Skinny's, but now it's called North End Pizza and Tap.
I've heard really good things about it.
They've got a bar, and they've got pizza, and lots of different kinds of Italian treats. And
do they have the leaf cookies, like the pink and green little leaf cookies with the chocolate?
I don't know if they bake cookies like that, but they make pizzas.
Somebody needs to make me some goddamn leaf cookies.
You know where you got to go is Giuseppe's.
The Florentine nothing.
Giuseppe's. Go to Giuseppe's on Mohawk Street.
They don't have them.
Did you go in there and talk to Sal?
I've been there.
Go in there ahead of time. Ask Sal.
Make me some goddamn leaf cookies.
Jay Sumner said, "Hey, can you make some leaf cookies?"
I'm gonna go tell him.
He'll make them for you. Just go and order them ahead of time.
I'm going. I'll go tomorrow.
That way you won't have to.
I'll go tomorrow and I'll say, "Jay says to make me leaf cookies. When do you want me to come back?"
Yeah,
I'm flexible.
Might have some leaf cookies.
I know he'll come.
You can take some time.
Yeah,
that'll have to be a block.
I'll stop.
Yeah,
those I'll make time for.
The green
Shenanchie's used to make them.
They don't.
I like a nice mix of the green and pink because you can only eat so many before you need a pink.
You dip them in milk?
No.
What do you do with your milk?
Or if that pasta shop on a night is
Milk lemonade.
Oh,
milk
no milk.
lemonade.
Milk lemonade.
Oh.
I'm not a huge milk drinker.
So what do you?
I'm not big on dairy at all.
It's
I
actually
don't
not
care for
that
cheese.
good for you, I guess.
Well, I mean, we are
A lot of
the
people
only
say don't eat it,
species who
feel a
drinks
lot better.
another animal's milk.
I feel great.
We are. Yeah, they say that. It really does.
I had a little episode with potassium where it spiked and then it bottomed out and all this other happy horse
You eat
shit.
a lot of banana.
And I tried eating healthy for a couple of weeks. I've never felt worse in my life. I swear to God,
It's
I went
horrible.
back. Honest to God, it was awful. I went back to my glazed donut every morning. I feel like $1 million. I'm
She
like,
thought I was a donut.
I feel terrific. I drink tea all day, eat glazed donuts. I'm terrific.
Feeling good.
I was eating salads and drinking water. I felt like I was going to die.
You want to get out of bed.
I know. It was like,
Nothing to do.
this is not life.
No, I like vegetables a lot, though. I make sure, like, in the morning I'll have, like, an omelet, and I put a broccoli or zucchini or squash. I add that in there, and I don't know. Hopefully I'm getting more vitamins.
Well, I like it
good,
too,
okay.
but in
I don't know.
balance. I need my glazed donut in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have the
Little
glazed
broccoli
donut
on the
after.
side.
It's
Yeah.
The protein, the sugar,
Yeah.
the walk, the Fitbit, you know.
Yeah, the whole
we
thing.
got it.
Moderation.
People are getting paid now for that, aren't they?
Yeah,
like
they're
on the
Fitbit.
phones, there's like this app, and the more steps you take, and they give you gift cards and things like that.
You took 120 steps that you can have a
They
Dunkin'
do that.
Donuts
The
gift card.
guys do that because we
Really?
just
Tomorrow, we don't want you to
you know,
succeed.
do miles
You have
a
a
day.
Dunkin' Donuts
I should
gift card.
do that because I do a lot of steps every day.
Right. And then you eat your donuts. Look how many steps I did.
know.
This all equals out in the
know.
end.
Look at Jared from Subway.
Yeah.
He did something weird with that lady, I think, right?
Well, he was like kids or something.
Was it?
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
not a good
Look
reference.
nothing wrong with Subway or anything. It's just that guy.
Yeah, just that guy. Subway's
Subway
actually
now.
good.
Yeah. Subway is.
All right,
I don't
so
know. I like Mellows.
Yes.
Mellows is good, you know. I mean,
Yes.
they are literally the best sub store in all of Utica.
how long
for
have they
sure.
been around? Like forever.
God, forever for sure.
I mean, they were around
This
when
is
I
their
was a
second
kid, and I'm
location
old
at
as
least.
shit.
That I know, and they've always been there. In the winter, you get the hot subs,
Mm-hmm.
meatball, sausage, peppers, all that. There is, I don't know of a sub place that really competes. I mean, that's their focal point, you know. So they're good at it.
That's all they do.
And
Right.
the camaraderie you get when you go in there, these guys are all chill. They're wearing T-shirts and sweatshirts, all saying stuff from around town or whatever. And they're like, "Hey, dude, you want some chips with that? You want a drink?" You know, and they, you know, it's sort of like when you go in Subway and they're like, "Do you want cucumbers? Do you want tomatoes? Do you want lettuce? What kind of cheese would you want? What kind of meat would you want? Would you like a cookie on your sub?" I tell them right there, I'm like, "Put the cookie on my sub. I don't want to have."
Hold the mayo, just all cookie.
I like to put M&Ms right
Bread
inside of
and
my
cookie.
donuts, so I don't have to eat M&Ms after.
I get that saves time.
It does.
Everything to save time. you know.
M&M donuts.
That's again. That's back why we're here. Is, you know, as a moving company,
You
we
pack
help
it
you
in.
save time. We help you save time. We help you save money. I mean, believe it or not, people forget this thing. But their time is money, just like
absolutely.
anyone's time is money. So you think about, well, you're working, what's your hourly rate, you know, and you know,
Off from work,
yeah,
doing all
they're
that.
taking all their time off.
And then
work.
how much does your copay for the emergency room?
Oh,
Exactly.
And then for the prescription because you're going to blow your back out.
And your lawyer fees for wanting to kill everyone in the room was not helping you. You're like,
didn't get
"Oh,
that added
you
insurance
guys!"
on the rental truck.
Oh God!
You-
That's
you
right
didn't
into
across
the
town.
house.
Happens all the time. I hear that. We're just going across town. Didn't need that extra insurance.
Oh, the hutch fell off, and
But you've had a real busy summer, right? I mean, this summer I think has.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
It has.
It's
well, the
been
developments in Utica alone are blowing my mind.
Yeah.
There's so
There's
much
so
stuff.
And Rome's happening
Rome is
too.
on fire. I swear to God, Rome is like busier than Utica.
See,
There is so much going on in Rome. I'm sure you see it.
I want to throw. I always wanted to throw a party on that Fort Stamix thing. Have some bands play right in the center there. Everyone sit around the top.
That would
have
be awesome.
Jam the heck out.
Well,
Everyone
good
chills
idea.
out.
They
like
don't do that.
in
I don't think
in
you can.
city
National
type of
Park.
what's it. Why
Right.
is it a national park? Because it was apartment buildings before that. I mean, you know,
Well, they
sort
moved
of.
it though.
right? Yeah.
and so now it's designated and all
national,
that
yeah.
stuff.
Is it because they should definitely rent it out. I mean, the money could go to
talk to somebody. You never know.
We deal with them. We're supposed to move some.
Talk to a lot of somebody.
Teddy Roosevelt stuff's at the building across the street.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta move to New York City.
I'm always amazed with the stuff that this guy's moving, and then we talk, a few times a week. He's like, Jay, you wouldn't believe what happened today. I have a client, and then we did this, and just like that Teddy Roosevelt.
And now I'm in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep.
And sometimes
they're always down south.
And sometimes
I had to take a trip myself. I said, hey, guys,
it's
I
amazing.
need the warmth. As soon as you got up here, PA, freezing. New York, even colder.
Yeah, but as soon as you got down there, you got sick.
Yeah,
see, that's what you get for leaving New York.
Yeah, see,
go to all those
Alabama.
unfamiliar
Should've
germs.
stayed. That's what it was too. Right,
it is those unfamiliar germs snuck up and gotcha.
Could have went to Alabama.
That was a rough
one.
one.
Sweet home.
Been there. Oh yeah, been to Alabama.
I've been wanting to get a license plate that just says Bama Lamb.
Would I love you to come around?
No, maybe. I mean, right now it says I'm a slave.
Yeah, like a little heart.
Yeah. There you
license
go,
plate
Jay.
holder.
See? That could be a new thing there.
Hearts and thoughts are.
We have a caring city here. I think so.
All right, Jay's singing. It's time to go.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say, is that lemonade you're still drinking over there, Jay?
I can only have milk.
It'll be a little bit of Tito's that fell in there.
Hey, the bottle's empty, Eddie. I don't know.
It was a long day.
Dusty,
it was a long day.
Was cold.
So any final moving tips now that we're seriously getting into fall?
Yeah,
you're gonna have the snow flying. You've got to have
makes it even tougher.
It really does
with the snow.
It does.
Besides getting on the packing, and calling us. Even if you don't hire us, it's always nice. I'll come over, take a look, and give any tips I can. As I was saying, every house is different, so it's nice when I can see the situation the client's in, and I can better assist of what should be done, where we should start, get it done.
I know I feel like that, Eddie. You're going over there and you give free advice to everybody,
of course.
And sometimes they don't even hire you. And he's like, you should pack that.
Not meant for everybody. No. It's not. It's just how,
But it shows how nice your company is and how much you care about people in the community.
Yeah.
I'm really
just planning, Eddie. I don't know. That's just how, you're doing on the other end of the closing. It's tough because it's rush, wait, and then rush.
Yeah. A lot of hurry up and
a lot of hurrying up and
hurry.
If you know you're doing it, start now. That's just really the biggest thing is to start now.
I would say if you're going to do it, do it right? Yep. Do it with us.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep. At least give a call. I'll be more than happy to talk and chat about it and go over what's going on.
So tell everybody how to reach you.
You just call 315-335-0516 or on EJAmoving.com.
Yeah, if you go to EJAmoving.com, you can get an online estimate. It actually walks you through a lot of different questions, so it speeds up the process. So that way,
so you'll have a general ballpark.
If people are busy,
I'm calling exactly.
Right.
People don't get out of work till 5, 6, and then they've got children.
Oh, yeah.
They've got other things they're dealing with. It's 3 a.m. when they're filling out these forms and stuff on there because their lives are so busy now. And
it's really the only
saving the busy people. Well, that's one of our specialties because
do you notice that more with the more emails? It's a lot easier to communicate. They can't talk all day. I imagine same with you, but if you email them, boom, it's right there.
Yeah, I think there's so many situations like right now where I couldn't take a call.
Yeah.
Or before when we were all having a meeting, I couldn't, but I could text and email really quick.
And it helps. It's one less thing you got off the list.
And personally, in my line of work, I like the record.
Yeah.
Because then if somebody says I didn't say anything or I did say something, I can say, well,
let me look at that. And it does.
It's right there.
It works. Yeah. It's right there.
Absolutely. Any parting thoughts?
Well, I'd like people who are listening to the podcast to know that when it comes to doing something like moving your house, we understand that it's your stuff, but we sometimes know how to move your stuff better, and it's something that we specialize in, and it's not just that. I mean, how many times have Eddie helped me put together events and move all the stuff around, handle all logistics?
Yeah.
There's so many things that
there's a lot more in moving. You think there's moving happens almost in every aspect of something.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I know you used to move Jay's staging stuff all the time.
All the time.
house to house and set it up. And
he
still
is
you do, right?
All the time. Yep.
Yeah. And he would say, oh, no, Eddie's just going to move it and set everything up. He knows how I want it.
And I barely, and I've known Jay how long, just like you, and I barely talk to him. It's texting.
Yeah, it's
Eddie,
always text.
Can you do this? Yep,
email.
Of course, Jay, be right there. And it's just texting.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen his face or heard his voice in...
Yeah. It was nice you had him on the show. It was like a month ago. I got to see him actually watch it.
Right.
We know what happened.
Before that, it was probably a year.
Yeah.
See him in board meetings or whatever. That's
Everybody wants to get busy, and then guess what happens?
Then you're busy.
They get busy.
And there's no time for anything else.
No,
man.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No, I mean, you really.
Or it is fall snowbirds. We ship cars too. I forgot about that. A lot of people don't know we do that, but we do that, and we do it ourselves. We usually use trailers, or we put them inside the moving truck so they're enclosed.
So are you saying you take a car from New York and you'll bring it to Florida or South Carolina, wherever these people are traveling?
Exactly.
Now
and
that's
bring
a service
it back
a lot of
That's
people
nice.
could use.
Or if you're on vacation,
Do you do that for Bike Week?
I was just
because I know a lot of
we used
people would like take because we shipped our bike down. For the first time we went to Bike Week because it was just so much easier.
It's easier. What are you going to do? Either trailer it, ride it, and trailer it.
Oh Christ, your ass is numb from New York. You're first of all, you're not riding in New York.
Oh yeah, but not during Bike Week. It's you're freezing.
You
can't.
Easy Riders did it.
We do. Yeah, well, those days are.
Yeah, well, God bless them.
All right.
It was bad enough.
They had a leather coat. They had a leather coat with a flag on it.
It was like the year was 2000, I think, that we went down with our friends Steve and Lisa, and it was 32 degrees. It was so cold. And I was just oh.
Well, we take the bikes down. We put them where the people need them.
That's
they can
nice.
pick them up, right to door service. Makes it fun. Makes their trip down there. If they're going to Bike Week, they're trying to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
And that
it's
logistics,
so much less stress.
Right. That's because you don't need.
We hopped on a plane.
There you go. Arrived. Warm weather.
Our bike was
But
there.
you can't bring your bike
warm.
on the plane. You got to just work out getting it there. The getting it there.
It's just like carrying your dorm fridge on
we
the train.
get you there.
It's
Exactly.
not logistically possible.
We got all the Harley pallets. They actually got we call them Harley pallets.
Right, where
They're bike pallets. Yeah, they help
with the
out.
wheel chucks and
makes it nice. So that's coming up. Boy, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, Biketoberfest is
Yeah.
next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Not this one coming, but with the 13th.
Even if you want to store your bike in the winter, Central New York, we get some tight, tough winters.
You
So you can't always ride your bike. You can store your bike
storage, cars, bikes, and a lot of
What's
people
it called,
bike.
Eddie? Again, when you do that trickle, you still
It's like a trickle charge. We offer that if the person doesn't want to take the battery out, because sometimes that's a pain just getting the battery out of a bike and bringing it home. If they have the charger, we offer a service. We'll leave it plugged in for them, and that way their battery's good when they come in the spring.
Nice.
So we do car storage, camper storage, outdoor and indoor storage. Boats. That's coming.
Yeah.
This fall came quick.
It did. It was like 90 degrees and then 50.
Yeah, your warehouse is filling up. People want to get in there so bad with other stuff.
We are usually 99% full. It's we're very fortunate that we actually need a bigger warehouse, I think.
Yeah.
That's good,
Store some more stuff.
Storage units outside or something, whatever.
Yeah.
Smart.
I like that.
I like seeing
diverse.
Seeing the growth. That's always impressive.
It was a good year. A lot of people said real estate was just huge.
It exploded.
Stop. It did. It really did. And then goes with that moving. So it's like a team.
It is.
I mean, the last move I went on, I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, and then we went to Philadelphia, Atlanta, and then PA.
Traveling all around, Jay.
Oh, that went to Northern California. The girls were so warm.
I'm gonna kill you.
It was crazy. Why?
Lyrics.
Oh, wait.
It took Eddie a minute to catch on, but
did you?
He got there. It was the girls. You finally got him with the girls.
Yep.
Yeah, because that was a Steve Miller lyric.
I thought he was doing. I'm right off the head. I was like, nope.
I'm all red. I'm all flush.
When he hit Tacoma, I was like, oh, Jesus, he's not, is he? And then PA, I'm like, yep.
What is he doing? No, that's a typical kind of move, though.
Oh, yeah, we do that all over.
Especially if you're on tour with Steve Miller Band.
Yeah, then you're all over.
That can happen.
I remember when I was a roadie for
gotta move here.
That would be fun. You should do a tour.
I know.
That would kind of be
with
fun.
the band.
A moving tour?
Yeah, a moving
Not like
tour.
tour with a band.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got
Gotta
equipment
move all
and
the
shit they need
equipment.
moved.
Yeah, that's what all the roadies and stuff do.
That would be fun.
Never thought about that.
Or
See?
wait, not even just
could be a
doing
new
that, but you
service.
could go to just the places around in the city where they're playing,
right.
and then you get to be like a sponsor of that band. That's very.
I mean,
unique.
if we didn't transport it, man, how many times all the roadies lugging it?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
miserable. No,
and they
late night, pack it up.
The union, who had to pay top dollar to use those guys. Maybe they would save a couple bucks.
Look at that. We've got you branching out already.
Yeah.
I like this. We got to come on here.
New
more
band.
Band moving.
Yeah.
Sector.
I like that.
Sector.
Tour moves.
Tour moves. And imagine you get. I think you should get free tickets to the shows too.
I would imagine.
They'd let
yeah.
you. That's like a bonus each time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll sit there.
You're right
I'll be like,
backstage.
I saw you with that ticket stub in your hand, and we'll go to the show together.
We're not letting you move much, Jay. You're just gonna supervise though.
You'll be in the office.
Yeah.
Fine. I like The Office. I like glasses that blink. All that stuff is fun. If we're at concerts and stuff, I'll be the first one to break out the glasses that blink, and we'll rush to the front of the stage, and you'll be like, how'd you get down here so fast?
Jay. Because I'm Jay.
So one more time before we go, tell them how to reach you.
Oh, EJMoving.com, or always you can call the office. Someone's always in there. I try to deal with each client personally, and that's 315-335-0516.
Thank you very much for coming in tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
We'll get Z out here to shut us off, maybe.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's do one of those fake conversations like on the news.
Yeah. You wonder, what are they really saying?
Are they saying anything that's really
No,
important?
they're not.
They're probably not. They're
Because
doing
I
work.
am
Like
thinking
pretend like that little video they have out where the one kid is invisible. They pretend that the kid disappeared. Did you see that video?
I have not seen that yet.
Oh my God. They like pull this prank on some little kid where they do the whole disappearing thing and they all pretend like they can't see her. It was the funniest, meanest thing I've ever seen. And with that
the kid thought he was
I'm gonna-
crazy or something.
Yeah, he thought he really disappeared.
Who's
That's
gone?
Craig.
He's gone. Yeah.
Jay to do.
So thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
This has been Home Free with Adeline Vandyke, sponsored by the Property Sisters of Mohawk Valley, a member of Weichert Realtors. Like and follow them on social media. Interested in buying or selling a home? Call 315-601-9630.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
Join us Saturday, October 13th as Disruption Network and Doughboy Barbecue presents Trip Fest 2 at the Jewish Community Center, 2310 Oneida Street in Utica. A night to pay homage to Vinny, Captain Trip Moriel. Utica icon, yo! Come pick through all Captain Trip's personal treasures, local artist display, food from Doughboy Barbecue, beer, wine, and live music. Bands include, after a 24-year hiatus, the return of Taurus, Kate Devin, The Crazy Fools, Thunderwatt, and a 315 All-Star tribute to the Grateful Dead. Tickets are $10 in advance and $15 at the door. Partial proceeds to benefit Laney's Army. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Taurus kicks it all off at 6:30. It's Trip Fest 2, Saturday, October 13th. Trip Fest 2 is sponsored by by Nye Volkswagen of Rome, 92.7 FM The Drive, Priceless Inspection, Donato Appraisal Services, Dr. Scott Domenico, and Saranac Brewery.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.